Hi, this is Michelle Futornik, Sinopia product owner, doing a demo of Sinopia Releases 1.7.0 and 2.0. I'm using the development environment, so although it says version 1.7.0 here, it also includes things that were added after version 1.7 was released. And this is the last demo of Work Cycle 2 of Sinopia. I'm starting here on the Resource Templates tab. The first new thing to show you is that we're now showing a longer list of resource templates and allowing you to page through the entire list if you would rather browse instead of using the search feature. Now I'm going to go over to the Edit tab to show another new feature, which is this fluid layout where the number of columns will adjust depending on how wide your window is. Also, in this template, I can show you a new component for entering diacritics or other special characters. So in any literal field, you will see this button with the letter A with an umlaut. You click on that and you get a character map for different language sets, and from there you can choose the character with diacritic that you want to use. Also in this template we have a new feature for lookup fields that have multiple sources. So the new feature is that you could decide which of the sources you want to see results from. So you could do that after you do your search. You could decide you don't want to look at this first source and uncheck that, and then you'll just see results from the other sources. Or you could start from the beginning saying, I only want to search the mesh source, and it will show you results only from that one. And then if you want, you could add back the other ones. Okay, we have this save button at the bottom. Previously, if you clicked it, it would save the record, but you didn't have a visual confirmation. So now we've added this feature that will take you back to the top so you can see the URI that was created and know that your work was saved. I'm going to go back to a test template now just to show another new feature. We had previously added this create new menu. This works on fields that are lookups to Sinopia instances or Sinopia works, and what it does is finds all the resource templates that have a class of BibFrame instance in this case, or BibFrame work in the case of the works lookup, and it creates a menu of those for you. What's new in this final release is that the number of templates listed on the menu is not limited, so you'll be able to see all the matching templates. And we're showing the ID of the template as well as the label, since in some cases there are templates that share the same label. Now you can see which one is which by looking at the ID. To clear the menu, you can click on the Create New button again, which is sort of hidden behind the drop down, or just hit Escape, and that clears it. Now going to the Search tab, we have a couple new features. One is that we're going to display the URI of the resource always. So that is true for Sinopia and for external sources. So if there's a label, we display that, and we also display the URI. And the same thing in external sources. We display the URI. And you'll see that we've also added an image to extended context. Here's the same thing in Stage. Just as a comparison, we didn't have the image and we didn't show the URI. And the final new thing for Sinopia search, we've added 2 filters. So after you do your search, you have 2 ways to narrow your results. You can do it by the class of the resource or by the group that it's saved to. So in both of these menus, you can have multiple values selected. So you could deselect a couple. And when you apply the filters from one menu, the other menu is going to change accordingly to the results that are then available. And this only button, what that does is will deselect everything except what you clicked on. And then you click Go to apply that. And to get rid of the filter, you just click Clear Filter, and that'll take you back to everything. The final new thing is just that we set up a shortcut so that help.sinopia.io will go directly to the help site. That way, if Sinopia should ever be down, in which case you wouldn't be able to get to this help menu, you have an easy way, help.sinopia.io, to go directly to the help site. And that concludes the demo of versions 1.7 and 2.0 of Sinopia.